It's been more than 7 years now that the SEC lawsuit has been dragging. However, the judgment is not far away, it can be any day now. What is XRP to gain from the result of this lawsuit? How is XRP becoming the blockchain of banks? Stay tuned till the end of the video to find out more about XRP updates. And guess what, we are giving away $25 towards the end of the month to a random subscriber to help them start their XRP journey. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel and comment your thoughts on XRP in the comments section. Welcome XRP Army. Let us grow the XRP Lab community by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel. In its most latest business expansion, Ripple is looking to bring non-fungible tokens to the XRP ledger as it seeks to tap into the lucrative and growing FT market as well as expands its on-demand liquidity ODL payments this around the world. David Schwartz, Ripple's chief technology officer, recently said a Ripple drop video this week that wild collectibles are the biggest NFT use case today. He sees a lot of potential for NFT in other areas. A lot of us have sort of bundles of digital rights like movies or songs that were purchased, books that you may have, or a Kindle, and they are typically typed to services don't have monthly fees. So there's an interesting future use case of allowing people who sort of be their own custodians of their digital rights, Schwartz said. There are a number of features of the XRP ledger that end up making it very desirable for NFTs, including low cost and high speed. Another major pro of XRP is also that it is directly available on the ledger, so a user doesn't need to go to another ledger to make the payment. Ripple is also exploring decentralized finance DeFi, but that probably won't happen until next year. Schwartz said, "Open codes, there is little to no support for DEF function IRP ledger. First of you could have a sidechain to the XRP ledger, which you could have the same asset and you would have access to DeFi functions. Many of us would like to see the traditional system entirely replaced and that this vision could become a reality in the next several decades, but what we should also keep in mind is the fact that it's not a very realistic goal in the short term. Some blockchain startups work with the banks and bring them into our system because if an open blockchain network can provide value to these institutions, then they will have no choice but to change their business models to match the standards of the crypto industry. We are all well aware with the fact that Ripple is positioned for this task better than any other project in the industry. Ripple has also been experimenting with distributed ledger technology or DLT, and hence were quick to recognize the potential crypto and launch XRP in 2012 itself when the industry was just getting started. Almost all of the blockchains have been developed as networks that exist outside of the traditional system, which has been a great thing and led to an incredible amount of innovation in this field. However, Ripple only continued to focus on strengthening its existing relationships with institutions and offering solutions to improve their payment rails. Since Ripple has quickly begun to develop a suite of products designed to make payments easier for banks and to improve their businesses with blockchain technology. In the beginning, these products were branded separately like XVIE and XCurrent, but later on they were combined with a few other services to form what is now popularly known as the RippleNet. One of the other services that was previously called XRapid was also changed during this rebranding, now known as On-Demand Liquidity ODL, and serves as one of the key components of the RippleNet ecosystem. The consolidations and rebranding of these offerings has made Ripple's network which is much easier to understand. However, many industry insiders suspect that these actions were taken to protect Ripple if XRP was deemed to be a security by the SEC. There were also few changes made to XRP's utility as a part of this process as well. The XRP asset was not always needed to use Ripple software, but now it is being used to provide liquidity to the network as a part of the ODL service. Ripple's on-demand liquidity or ODL service uses the XRP asset to provide liquidity to the network, which enables the banks to use it as a bride currency to streamline settlement times for international payments. Another reason because of which it takes so long to process international payments can be set to be the need to exchange between currencies. However, banks on each side of the transaction need to have various currencies on hand, or they need to manually go through the process of exchanging currency first up every time someone makes an international transaction. With Ripple's ODL service, banks and payments providers will be able to use XRP to send value across borders without exchanging currencies. This will indeed allow for nearly instant settlement times, something that is physically impossible under the current system, which usually requires a few days for processing, and sometimes it even takes much longer than that. Company Ripple Labs has also argued that XRP asset is not under their control because it is an open source and other firms can freely use the blockchain if they wish to. Well, this is, however, one of the key arguments that will be made in Ripple's court case against the SEC. The evidence has been mounting that Ripple will get off with a slap on the wrist and only need to pay a small price to keep the regulations at bay. Despite its legal troubles in the United States, Asia Pacific has been a bright spot for Ripple, with the company reporting remarkable growth in the region. Brooks Entwistle, Ripple's managing director for Asia Pacific, said in a Ripple Drop video that Ripple net transactions in the region grew 10 times in 2020, driven by the use of ODL for cross-border remittances, and he foresees more growth in the region for Ripple. Last month, Ripple announced that it was partnering with SBI Remit, Japan's largest money transfer provider, mobile payment service Coins.ph, and digital asset exchange platform SBI VC Trade to use XRP for remittances between Japan and the Philippines. Ripple has also partnered with Australian securities exchange-listed Novatea, a digital banking and payments company, to use Ripple's ODL for cross-border payments and remittances between Australia and the Philippines through iRemit, a Filipino-owned remittance service provider. According to Ripple's Q2 2021 XRP markets report, daily volume for XRP increased significantly in the second quarter, Q2, of 2021 from the first quarter, Q1, with average daily volume reported doubling to $4.49 billion in Q2 from $2.26 billion in Q1, according to CryptoCompare Top Tier (CCTT) data. Total XRP sales by Ripple, net of purchases, was $157.92 million in Q2, compared to $150.34 million in Q1, and accounted for 0.04% of global XRP volume. 3 billion XRP, 1 billion XRP per month, were released out of escrow in Q2, like in previous quarters, Ripple reported. In total, 2.7 billion XRP were returned and subsequently put into new escrow contracts. XRP started the year at 22 United States cents and reached a high of $1 United States and 84 cents on April 15. XRP is currently trading at 73 United States cents as of publishing time, according to CoinGecko data. Could it be Labs has been working for nearly a decade to provide products and services for this unique use case? Ripple will be also offering lines of credit for financial institutions that will make it even more exciting for them to use the network. This will allow them to take advantage of Ripple services without a massive upfront investment, which is a very smart way. With the incoming launch of the Flare network, Ripple continues to contribute to the blockchain industry. Are you an XRP holder? Let us know in the comments. If you would like to know more about XRP, we have got 2 more videos waiting for you on the end screen to check out. Make sure to subscribe to XRP Lab and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching till the end. See you in the next video. Kindly note that the prices of cryptos frequently change, so by the time you watch this video, it might have changed to a whole different value. The information provided in this video does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or advice of any other sort, and you should not treat any of the content as such. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and hence should not be considered as financial advice. Do conduct your own research and consult your financial advisor before making any investment decisions.